You're listening to Ask an Attorney, special edition of the morning show, all about Florida law attorney Joe Pippen, and special guest in studio joins me for the rest of the morning till 9 o'clock, and welcome Barbara Haselden. Good morning, Barbara.
Good morning, Joe.
Barbara's a 912 organizer for Pinellas County, so what better type of guest would be a 912 organizer to celebrate the 4th of July? So very much welcome to the show.
Well, thank you.
What's your special memory of the 4th of July?
Actually, I have a lot of rich memories from the 4th of July. I was mentioning to you that I'm from Indiana, and so that's pretty traditional Midwest. And I was raised in a little area called Chesterfield, Indiana, and
I'm from Chesterfield, Virginia.
Are you
Chesterfield
really?
County, Virginia.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, 2,600 in my city, with one stoplight. And so if you were real lucky, you wouldn't even see this city. You just keep right on going. Although we did have a very aggressive police department, and that's how they ran the city.
It was speeding capital of the world, probably.
It was. In Indiana, it was. But we had every year on the 4th of July at the local Mill Creek Park baseball field, which had 3 diamonds. Everyone, actually from the surrounding counties, would come because it was such a fantastic 4th of July.
12 organizer do.
Of course, my answer wants to be organizes, but basically tries to, what we tried to do is to make an impact on our local government and on our local community through education and through getting involved. I think that's we the people means we have to show up, and that's something that we the people have not done well over the last 30 years.
Well, I know you have a tremendous amount of activity in meetings and meeting candidates and meeting forums. I'm with you, and you keep looking at it there. The 5,000. What's the rest of the title?
It's the 5,000-year leap.
Yeah. What's
this is it?
Give us a 30-second summary of that.
Well, I will. This is a fantastic book. As I understand, it was written about 30 years ago. It is kind of the background information surrounding the writing of the Constitution, and it really, I think, it makes it so abundantly clear and easy to understand the principles surrounding the Constitution. I think one of the biggest eye-openers for me about this book is that the Constitution, the way that it was designed, was the first time ever in the history of mankind that such a document was devised, and it allowed even when the pioneers, or when the Mayflower came over, people were still carrying shovels. They still lived very primitively.
Mm-hmm.
And from the time of the Constitution, a little over 200 years, so much innovation occurred that changed not only America, but spread out throughout the whole world, which was a result of this document that basically encouraged a free enterprise system. And that was through independence and the encouragement of innovation and the ability to basically keep what you earn. And so it's about that. But also another thing that's in this book is the principles, the 28 principles that the Founding Fathers used to guide them, that came down through Cicero, as I understand it. And the principles are laid out throughout this book. And even listening to Bert that called a little bit earlier about why is it the Supreme Court takes off 3 months? That is a pretty big amount of time to take off when we're in such a crisis and have so many things that need to be ruled upon. So anyway, I really recommend this book,
All
The
right,
5,000-Year
we've got a
Leap.
caller I guess we're going to have to take right after the news. Ask an Attorney, all about Florida law. I'm attorney Joe Pippen. The show is normally heard on Sunday, every Sunday at 11 o'clock. And filling in for Jack and Ted. They'll be back tomorrow morning from, I guess, 5 to 9. Was here today from 6 to 9, but they do from 5 to 9. And I listen to the morning show almost every morning in my travels, either to the office or one of my offices, and I really enjoy that. So if you want all the latest in news and what's happening in the community, definitely tune in tomorrow on the morning show. We have a few more minutes left. Barbara Haselden, 912 organizer from. So the tea baggers are out today, huh? So
You're not supposed to say that.
No?
I guess it's a bad thing.
Oh, is that a bad thing?
It is
I don't
a bad
know.
thing.
I went to one of your meetings and they gave everybody a tea bag to pin up on their shirt.
Well, that's
there,
true.
so
That's true. We did.
it couldn't be that bad.
Tea
So.
bags. Well, So anyway, between Karen and Sharon and our group, it's thousands of people, and there's some other groups also in the area, great groups, but there's thousands of local people. And can I give our website address?
The Boston Tea Party was a big part of the American Revolution, actually, right?
Oh, absolutely.
So I mean, that's where it gets its name from. Yeah, go ahead and give your contact information and how people can learn more about what the group does and about the meetings and how to contact you and Sharon and the whole works.
Thank you. Our website is, our group is South Pinellas 912 Patriots, South Pinellas 912 Patriots, but it's a pretty long name to have on a T-shirt and hard to find. So anyway, we have a very simple way to get us, and that's www.912pinellas.org, 912pinellas.org. And we have a lot of activities going on all the time, so there's no charge to join. You just push join here and answer a couple questions if you want to. You don't even have to do that. And you'll just be plugged in to get emails and so forth and be plugged into what patriotic activities might be going on around the area.
Now, is there a group in North Pinellas as well? You're the South, you said South Pinellas. Yeah,
we're the South Pinellas. There is a group in North Pinellas, and you can Google that it's North Pinellas 912. So it's www.northpinellas912. And then we have the Tampa 912, and then the Tampa Tea Party. So those are the main groups in the area. And like I say, that represents probably, just quickly, 5,500 people just in those groups. And there's groups all over the state. So.
No, I've been to a few meetings where you have like a congressman or a senator or actually come in and speak to the group about what's going on. So, I mean, it's really a good way to stay up on things.
Right. That's true.
And hear it right from the people that really are involved, I mean, in making the laws and making the changes and serving our country and in Congress.
Mm-hmm. Well, actually, we try to have not only those types of local political people, I should say elected officials, but also educational speakers. So if there's so many issues and topics that are going on, so we try to have experts that will come in on our meetings. We have our meetings the last Sunday of every month, typically at the Pinellas Park Library, and everyone's welcome to come to that. That's 2 o'clock. But if you go to our site, you can look at the calendar. I just invite people to, even if you don't want to get involved physically, even if you go to one of these groups and join, it's important because we need the numbers. We need to let, I think, Washington and all of our state governments know that people are here, we're engaged. Put your number on that tote board so we have more people.
Yeah, and you have a big, I came to the election night results meeting that y'all had. And that was fun because everybody was there. The TV screens, there were applause, and the politicians that were running were actually there, and they were being announced as they were most of them were winning, actually, this time around. So, all right, well, give us the contact information one more time here.
It's www.912pinellas.org, 912pinellas.org. And I just want to say also that I have so many great people today. We have Sully here videotaping. We'll have the tape of this up on our site, and he'll provide that tape to you if you want to put it on your side. We have assistant organizers such as Doreen and Jim and Pete and Chuck and Sully, and there's so many wonderful people that have come together, and truly they just work every single day to try to bring and keep independence for all of us here in Pinellas County.
All right. It's been a great pleasure having you on the show. And for those of you that didn't get your legal questions in today, we had a lot of calls that couldn't get to. You can email me with a question, and that's Joe, Joe, at attypip.com. Our website is just www.attypip.com. But if you want to send me an email question, do my best to get back to you with the answer. Our toll-free number with 18 office locations around Florida, our toll-free number for you to call in if you don't have access to email, which I'm very sensitive to some don't. So I'll be glad to help you that don't as well with a toll-free number, which is 1-800 226-3529. And I want you to remember that every week at 11 o'clock on Sunday, we're taking your calls on Ask an Attorney all about Florida law. You have a great 4th of July weekend. Thanks again, Barbara.
Thank you.